Good morning, everybody. It's Kathy from Create with Kate 56. How's everyone doing today? I was doing pretty well. I videoed my House of Cards card, and when I went to check it, there was no sound, and I can't figure out why, because then I did some little short ones afterwards, and there was sound, so I have no idea. So House of Cards is going to be a picture this week. So it was a fairly easy one, so it's, there's not a lot of explanation that needs to be done with it. Right now, I wanted to show you this little book I made, kind of like an ode to Poe. I used, for the pages, chipboard, or for the covers, I used chipboard. I covered it with Tim Holtz backdrops, I believe. This spiral coil came off the planner that no one used in 2020. So I thought, I'm going to see if I can figure this out. So I took out the covers of the other one, took out the coil, took out the covers, and then I marked on all my pages where these were in the original cover. And so it worked out pretty good. I had one, I think I marked a little bit upside down, but it worked. It worked. So, yeah. On the cover I have, this is two of the baseboard frames from Tim Holtz. This one is an oval shape behind this square one. But I thought it looked kind of cool being doubled up like it was matted. And this is the little portrait emblem down here that I made sure it would show. I went around them with some gold, gold paste. I can't think what it's called right now. Anyway, so I went around them with that. I roughed up the edges and peeled some paper back and kind of made for the cover to look a little bit old. So then here is the inside front. It's got his signature on here. This is a page I did. I alternated between black card and craft card in here, and then I went and put them together, and I thought, well, no, that goes better there, and that goes better there. So they're not alternated exactly inside. So I had this picture here. There was a frame around it. I put black embossing powder around the outside. This, of course, is from the Tim Holtz stamp with the typewriter stamp, or embossing folder, I'm sorry. And I did a little bit of stamping in the background on there. Over on this side, I have a pocket. I put this little book and this little bottle on here. This is the rub-on from Tim Holtz. These are rub-ons from the Dollar Tree. And I've got his picture here. We've got the Annabelle Lee and, of course, the Raven that I put in these pockets here. Over on this side, I just did a picture of him. I put it on a piece of black card to frame it. Of course, got the pointy finger. I saw Eva do this. She stamped them out on book page and then cut them out. And I thought that turned out good because you can see the writing in there. And that was out of one of my little German books. And this was in the kit. This is part of a die cut I did. Leftover parts I cut out. And these all the backdrop pages are, including this first one here, are from Tracie Fox Dark Compendium MK4. And I love it. I love it. I made some tabs. This is a rub-on from Tim Holtz. Over here, this is a layer from Tim Holtz. I just got some rub-ons on here from that set. This is a piece of vellum, and I put some little jewels in the corners there. Over here, I've got this page. Got a big 31 on there. Another little pointy finger. got one of the Tim Holtz mini clips, and this little coffin opens up to make a little book. So I thought that was cute. Right at this moment, I can't think of where this kit is from that I have these things, but I will try and remember to link them down below. So there's that page. Over here, I did a belly band. These are from Tracie's kit as well. This is from the kit I purchased about Poe. I put a little button and string on there and stamp Poe on there. And this just opens up, and I've got a little journaling card, Nevermore. I kind of like the way this, I decided to do this going around the top. The different, oh, and there's the front of that little spider from the rub-ons. This is that die cut that I used, and this is Tim Holtz. I can't think of the name of it right now. The cat and the two ravens are from Cricut. I cut those out on my Cricut, and I snipped out parts of this design so you could see those a little better. And I rounded the corners and all the pages on the inside. Over here, I've just got this. This is from oh, I don't know why I can't ever think of the names of those engravings. The hat and the collar. This is from another kit that I used, and this is a sticker that was from yet another kit that I used. I used part of these last year. Over here, I've got a pocket. These are from this kit. This came from rub-ons from Tim Holtz. This is a rub-on as well. Here I've got some watercolor paper that I did backgrounds on and added these things on the front. On this page, I've got another framed picture. I put the black embossing powder on there as well. I put a little spider crawling out of this eye and an eyeball in this socket here. And then in here I have tucked in this tag with the raven on it. And it's another one of the watercolor papers that I did with the distress sprays. This is from the Halloween layer from last year. I put this curtain here, I kind of ripped it a little bit, made it look a little raggedy. This was in there as well. I just backed it onto a piece of card. I got a little bat there and a card 13. I got a rub-on here. Over on this page, and please do notice these papers from Tracie. Oh my goodness, I love them. Anyway, here's another page. I got a tab on there with some rub-ons. This is the rub-on, says Wicked. This is a typewriter from the layers. I have that there as a tuck. And then this is a rub-on, or a sticker that I had. And then here's another watercolor tag that I did. I just tucked that right inside there. Over here, I've got a waterfall. Yeah, they're not envelopes, they're just cards. And this one has the raven on the top. I've got the eye chart from the rub-ons. This is Happy Halloween and Once Upon a Midnight Dreary While I Pondered Weak and Weary from Mr. Poe. I'm going to get my hand in there. And then up here I've got rub-ons from Tim Holtz. Here is a picture of a skull. More rub-ons from Tim Holtz. And this is The Scariest Monsters Are the Ones That Lurk Within Our Souls. And rub-ons here. This is a sticker, and you can't see it very well, but there is a heart sticker underneath the ribcage sticker. And then this, of course, is the paper from Tracie. I just put that little clock hand on there to hold it in place. Over here, I've got another picture. This I used Distress Glaze barn door, something barn, anyway. So you can still see some of the detail that was on that frame to begin with. This is a layer. This is one of the I don't know if they're called story sticks or not. They're the thick pieces that Tim Holtz has. So I don't remember what first part of it was, but I did cut it so it just says the way with a finger pointing. Over here I've got another pocket I've done. There's a tab on here. These, of course, are all rub-ons from Tim Holtz. And this was in the ephemera pack from last year's Halloween. I ripped the cover and then I put some faux aged tape on there. I just closed it with book tape and, book binding tape. And then I just stapled the pages inside, but it's just a little notebook. This is stamped. This was white on the inside. I stamped it, I stamped it with archival, and then I rubbed it with black soot, and it turned the background gray, and it looks really cool. I really like the way it turned out. And we got some pages in here you can journal on. Same thing on the back. Down here I ripped this corner off, and this is the piece that I used for the back cover of this little booklet. And that just tucks right in there. On this page, it's the last page, so this is the Undertaker and Embalmer. This was in the ephemera from last year's Halloween as well. And then down here we got caskets, coffins, caskets, and robes. And then I have a framed picture of Poe here, and this says At the Grave of Edgar A. Poe. On the back, just got a little pocket with a picture of a skull on it. And this is another watercolor tag that I did. I'm not sure what kit that came from, but I made it bigger and cut it out and put it on there. And in the background are stamps from Eccentric stamp set. Back cover has the same paper as the front. And there's the back. There's the front. I've never done a ring bound journal before, and I've certainly never done one with a spiral, so I don't know. It turned out pretty well. Kind of like it. I had to use this big one here. I had some smaller ones from some other notebooks and things, but the pages, I mean, they were too wide to go into anything other than this one. So that's what I got. Hope you guys like it. I will have this book for sale, and I have a Buy Me a Coffee shop that I'm slowly adding things into, so you might want to check that out. And yeah, that's it for now. Hope you guys like it. Enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, and thank you. Bye-bye.